start standing, and we keep the feet a bit wide apart. And let's just move gently from side to side. Let the arm be heavy from the shoulder joints down. And let's incorporate the breathing as we're moving like this, okay? So we inhale and then exhale. Inhale to the center, exhale as you twist. Okay? And then move from side to side a little bit. And let your arms stretch gently. And breathe deep to the part that is stretching. Lifting the opposite heel. And then continue the same, but with a bit of a twist backwards. And bring a lot of fresh air to the part that is stretching. And then again, simple movement. You just turn this off, I think it's better. Continue. I think it'll be better light. Okay, good. And let's do some rotation. And reverse. Good. Let's work on the shoulders. Inhale up, exhale down. Slowly, with a lot of awareness to the breath. And reverse. Inhale up, exhale down. Okay, now let's go opposite. Strong movement. And try to keep your shoulder exactly parallel to each other. Yes, so one go up, the other one goes down. And let's keep the elbows straight. So the movement comes from the shoulders. And let's reverse. Okay, good. Let's shake a little bit, release tension. Shake. Release tension. Release. Okay, shake. Everything. Let it go. Let it go. Shake. Okay, and again, from side to side to soften. Okay, wonderful. Let's lift the arm forward, like this. Let's just rotate the wrist a little bit, just to get more movement. And do it a bit slowly, and especially when you go like this down, feel the stretch, go. And always synchronizing with breath, half movement inhale, half movement exhale. Let's reverse, strong movement. Okay, and with the elbows, again, combining with breathing. Only the elbows, okay? Try not to move the upper arm. And reverse. Okay, good. Again, releasing. And the whole body, again. and reverse. And let's do only the pelvis. Try to separate nicely between the torso and the thighs and reverse. Okay, let's open a bit wider and same movement, but only sideways, yeah? So we keep the hands on the shoulders and we try only to separate the pelvis as much as possible. With breathing, always. Inhale to the center, exhale when you're pushing. Okay, and also here with open leg, let's try to do pelvis rotation as much as you can. And opposite. Okay, good. Again, release tension. Free movement. Free movement is as important as all the yoga stuff, yeah? Because it's release the energy. Yeah, move free. Make some sound. Ah, release as much as you can, everything. As crazy is better. Yeah? Okay, and again, soft from side to side. It's really amazing what it does. This simple, soft thing is so powerful. Okay, good. Let's bring the hands in a praying position. Keep the elbows a bit lower, yeah, if you see mine, and just move like this and like that, yeah? Exhale down, inhale up, and exhale as you're rotating inwards, yeah? And again, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. Okay, now let's go a little bit up, and then we go down, and we're compressing the hands strong, yeah, as we're going down, and then towards the end of the movement, let the lower part of your palm separate, but only push with your fingers, and keep going down. Inhale up, exhale, start to press really strong, hands towards each other, as low as you can, and then let the palms separate, but keep the finger pushing and continue going down. Again, inhale, exhale, go down. Push, 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 push. Okay. And release, release the tension from the hands, from the body. Okay. Let's rotate the head a little bit. Make sure your jaw is soft and go for it. Inhale up, exhale down. Soften your jaw. Reverse. Beautiful. And now let's hold the head, the ear, and pull the head towards the shoulder. And then with the other arm, we're going a little bit up, and then slowly we're going down until we recognizing the link of tension. And then we staying there, breathing and stretching, elongating your hands away. Release, inhale, hold it, and go down. And again, the other side. Pull the head down and stretch your arm away. Inhale, release, and just release again tension. Let's place the hands, yeah, on the neck and just massage the neck, yeah, like squeezing like this from the very top, just underneath the skull and down like you kneading, like a dog, yeah, from the top to the bottom, a few times. Okay, good, wonderful. Okay, let's work a little bit on the legs, on the hip joints. So we're starting with one leg. If you need to support on something, go for it. Okay, choose which leg you want to do. Always, when we do standing pose, you make sure that you are super firm. Yeah, so the feeling is that you're widening your feet, you're widening your toes. Okay, then we're shifting weight, we're lifting the other leg. Let's start by pulling the knee towards the chest. Okay, and make sure that your foot is not dropped, is flexed. Okay, and we're pulling. Okay, to help stay focused and not fall, focus on one spot in front of you. Slowly pulling the knee further and further up. Okay, now let's open it sideways and balance with the other arm. Let's cross. And release. Release, release, release. Let's do the other side. Okay, we're shifting weight and we start by pulling. Relax the shoulder down, keep the foot flexed and pull. Try to keep your mind soft. This helps the balance, at least for me. Okay, now let's open. And let's close. Good. Release. Again, release tension. Now let's do dynamic for both directions. So we're balancing and we're making circles. Big movement. And reverse. Okay, beautiful. And let's do the other side, shifting weight and go for it. And reverse. Okay, wonderful. Again, releasing tension. Again, shake a little bit just to unite the whole body together. Because many times we are more in the mind or the upper body. But let's try to feel that the shaking coming from the legs, pelvis, torso, shoulders, head, jaw, everything. Yeah, feel that everything is communicating. Okay, good. Let's do some rotation with the feet. Again, make sure you are establishing your pose nicely, meaning the feet are really wide and powerful. Then shift weight, but remember not to do automatic. If you want to do with the left, do with the right. Okay? Okay, and now let's stretch the leg forward and just make some rotation with the foot. keeping the mind very stable. Don't let it fly. Okay, let's reverse. Beautiful. Okay, let's do the other side. Shifting weight. And we go. And reverse. Okay, good. Again, releasing tension. Great. Let's bring the feet close to each other. Not touching, but the width of the pelvis. Let's interlace the fingers and stretch up. Okay, so I'm limited in the shoulder still, so I'm not stretching 100%, but you stretch both if you can. Okay, and we go higher and higher. Okay, now make sure, like we do when we do the sitting poses, meaning sitting on a chair, make sure that you're pushing your feet really nicely down. Yeah, that you're activating your thighs, that you're activating your core muscles, lower abdominals, pelvic floor. And this gives you a base to stretch up, stretch. Now inhale deep, and let's go down to one side. Choose carefully which side. And there where we're breathing. Inhale deep, exhale, elongate. As you're moving out of the center, keep the center very powerful. Keep your pelvic floor and lower abdomen and lower back engaged. Strong pushing into the floor. And as you're holding like this, then you start to breathe deep into the stretched side. So if I'm going to the right, I'm breathing to the left. And I'm filling up the whole left side with a lot of air. And I exhale and let the air extend. And the energy shifts and pushes through the side. Fingertips and out. Okay, to come up, not just come up. First inhale before you go up. And then go up as you exhaling into your lower abdomen. Inhale, exhale to the lower abdomen. Lift up, stretch in the center. Connect to the central channel. Inhale, activate everything like we did before and go down to the other side. And also here, pay attention to the whole body. Activate the core and the power that roots you down. And then breathe to the stretch and elongate and activate the life force, the energy. Okay, inhale to the center, come up. Exhale the arms down from the sides. Release the shoulder, release the whole body. In and yang, yeah? So we're moving soft like this. And before we had a very strong posture. Okay, like this, the body finds harmony. Okay, good. Let's continue. Let's open a bit medium step. Let's start by pointing the feet 45 degrees out. Okay? And let's make sure, let's start to go down, but let's make sure that we don't arch in the lower back like this. On the contrary, the tailbone goes a bit in and the back feels soft. Okay, let's try. Okay, we go down slowly. Yeah. All the time the tailbone goes under. Yeah. And the pubic bone goes up towards the navel. Okay, we're making this movement in the pelvis, praying position, and push strong your feet, your hands towards each other. Keep the hands, a bit chest level, and we start to go down. As you go down, don't let the knee sink in. Keep them pushed out strong and pushed out backwards, or backwards better saying, and the feet is pushing out to give power to the dantian, second chakra. We go down. Inhale, release a little bit, come up. Exhale, go down. Push. Push the knees backwards. Inhale, come up. Exhale. Now let's stay down. And always when we're holding a pose in yoga, the awareness goes to the whole body. Whole body. Okay? And we're recognizing which parts are tensing up. And we're breathing to those parts to soften them. Okay? And we're recognizing direction of extension. So the legs are moving out towards the knee, towards the feet, and out. And the pelvic floor is sinking down, and the crown, spine is lifting up. Try to recognize all these 4 directions of movement. Everything is working in the same time. Okay, let's start to go up. So first we inhale, exhale, lift up, release, and shake. Shake, shake, shake. Release tension. Release. Oh, wonderful. Let's practice the triangle pose. Again, you choose which side you start, do it consciously. And we're opening a medium step, medium, okay? The big one is for the warrior poses. This one is for the triangle. And let's lift the arm to shoulder level. Inhale. Exhale. Shift pelvis. Yeah, this movement. Yeah, so if this is the center channel or central line, we're pushing the pelvis out of the center. And then we start to elongate down and away in the same time as somebody pulls us from the fingers away. And we hold it for a minute, halfway down. Okay, and here let's just do a little bit of movement. Let's bend the knee, the front knee. And as we're elongating the torso away, let's try to press the knee back. But don't let the whole body go. Keep pushing away. Yeah. Yeah. So the stretching of the knee actually helps pushing to the opposite direction. Good. Now let's lower the one arm, and the other arm comes from the front, make a circle, and then goes up. Yeah. And the opening is from the chest. You feel that your chest is spread down and up with the arms. Breathe deep to the pose. Inhale and exhale and soften. Okay. Ready to get up? So we're bending the front knee. Inhale before getting up. Exhale to the lower abdomen. Push up with breathing into the lower abdomen. Sorry, exhaling. And down. The logic of this breathing is that when I'm exhaling while getting up, I'm pushing the abdomens into the lower back. And as a result, I'm strengthening the lower back to be able to pull the body up with no tension on the lower back. This is the logic. Yeah? Okay, we're closing. We're opening the other side. Inhale, lift arm to shoulder level. Exhale, tilt your pelvis like we did before. As much as you can. Before you go down, you're pushing your pelvis out of the way. Okay? And now we start to go down. And also here, let's bend the front knee. And then as we extending or stretching the front knee, we're stretching the upper body as if somebody pulls us from the finger away. Like this. Good. Inhale. Continue your way down. Arm down, arm up. And feel the connection through the chest between both arms as each one of them are stretching to the opposite direction, resulting in opening your chest. And now be aware that light is shooting out from your fingertips to both directions, to the earth and to infinity. Inhale to your chest. Exhale and push the energy from both arms, fingertips to both directions. Inhale deep to your chest. Exhale, push the energy. One more time. Inhale deep to your chest. Exhale, push the energy. Okay? Now we're getting ready to go up. So first we inhale deep. Exhale into your lower abdomen. Bend the front knee tiny. And push the body up. And release the arms. And release. And shake again. Shake, shake, shake. Everything. Wonderful. Wonderful. And just let's pause for a minute. Just observe. Observe your body. Observe the breath, the breathing, how it moves in the body. Observe your mind and your spirit. Observe if there are any emotions in the system. Beautiful. Okay, let's continue with the warrior pose. So for that, we're making a wider step than before. And again, consciously choose which side you want to start. And we start. So we're rotating the foot to the direction we would like to start. And always before we go down, we connecting to the core. So we're pulling a little bit the pelvic floor. We're pushing the lower abdominals in. So we feel that we're creating a very powerful center. Then from this area, which is the second chakra, the chakra of power, we're pushing energy to both legs and up to the crown and to infinity. Okay? Good. And then we're lifting the arms. So we have two centers of power. One is the second chakra and one is the heart chakra. Both are pushing energy outwards. Okay, so you should feel the power goes from, before we moved even, feel the power moving from those energy centers outwards, to the legs, to the arms, to the earth and to the heaven. 4 directions, yeah? Okay. Now we inhale deep and we exhale, we start to bend the front knee. Keep everything else exactly the same. Don't move your torso. Everything stays. Only the front knee bends and the back foot anchors. Now you may need to feel that you need to change the distance between the feet. So do it if you need. Good. So as we go down, we start to become aware of the muscles that are stretching and in a way release, not allowing us to move deeper. And that's where we stop and we breathe. Okay, the head is turning towards the bent knee direction. And we breathe and relax and enjoy. Always pull up your core upwards. Breathe to the pose. Okay, inhale deep. Exhale, push up. Release the arms for a minute just to rest the shoulders. And let's do the other side. Close and open the feet. Activate like we did before, from the core to the feet, to the crown, and from the chest to the arms. Inhale. Exhale. Slowly, slowly. Bend the front knee. Keep the back foot anchoring. So the edge of the back foot is really holding the movement opposite direction. As we go down, yeah, the foot is going in a way into the mat. Okay. Breathing deep into the pose. Beautiful. Inhale. Exhale. Push up. Arms down. And let's slowly close, 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 close. And shake a little bit again to soften. Good. Let's do the sun salutation, and then we do a bit of variation on the warrior pose. Okay, so we go to the front of the mat, and always we starting in what we call the mountain pose, Tad Asana. I guess Tad is mountain, I guess, in Sanskrit, and Asana is a pose. Okay, and we widen the feet like we did in the other poses. Okay, and now we start. We inhale and exhale the arms into praying position. Then we inhale the arms up and going backwards. And then we exhale down. Allow the upper body to soften, the head to soften. Keep the feet powerful. Pushing from the feet like we did when we do on the chair. So pushing feet, pushing thighs into the lower abdomen, into the pelvic floor, allows the body, the upper body to soften. Wonderful. Let's shift weight into the left foot or left leg and lift the right leg as high as you can. And let's make a big step backwards. Good. Here we are in the runner pose. So we want to recognize the connection between the tailbones through the spine, crown, and out. And we elongate. Okay? Okay, so the back heel and the front knee are elongating away from each other. The pelvis in the same time stays very much in the same, doesn't allow to be inclined. The tailbone and the crown elongating away from each other. This is the runner pose. Okay, good. Now let's go into the plank pose. So we're keeping the shoulders and the hands very strong. And let's join both feet together. And we are in the plank pose. Here we want to make sure that we're keeping the body parallel to the floor. Okay, so try not to lift. It's still not the cobra or the downward facing dog. Keep it strong. And to strengthen the shoulder more, let's make some circles. Keep your core holding you strong. And reverse. Wonderful. Back to the center. Let's lower the knees, flatten the toes, and push the body back into the child pose. Keep your arms stretched forward as you're going gently, buttocks towards heels. Yeah, and keep stretching the arm forward as you're going backwards with your buttocks. Good. Let's go up, inhale, and let's keep very powerful shoulders and gently lower your pelvis down into the cobra. Here, especially if you have a lower back problem, so do it very gently. Don't go all the way down immediately. Gradually, allow the body to go down. In the same time, lift your shoulder, roll your shoulder blades backwards, lift your chin, and breathe deep into the chest. Good. From here, we're going back first into the cat pose. Then let's go to downward facing dog. So the toes goes in, inhale, exhale, lift a little bit the knees off the floor, and then go down. Yeah, again, I have a limited shoulder, so I need to do it mainly with one hand, but you do with both, the same. Okay, and then we start to lower one heel down at a time. Okay, with the breathing, inhale, exhale as you're stretching the heel down, inhale as you're changing, exhale again, stretching. Slowly. Beautiful. Now let's try to lower both heels down at the same time and hold it and breathe. Okay. Now we're going to bring the left leg forward. So we inhale deep, exhale, and shift weight forward, bring the left. Always, if you find it difficult, you can always lower the knee and then help the leg to come forward, then lift the knee up. Okay, good. Here, let's do a twist. So we're keeping the right hand down and we're opening the left arm and we're twisting the torso towards the left. Keep the legs strong. Come back. Change. Bring the left hand to the inner left foot and open opposite. Again, here, the arm should open up. I cannot lift it, so I don't. Okay? So open your chest. We go down. Good. Now, from here, let's stretch the front knee as much as we can and allow the head to come down towards the thigh, towards the lower leg, and drop the heel as much as you can downwards. And breathe to the pose. Okay? From here, let's bend the knee again, the front knee. Keep the heel up, inhale deep, and let's go up to warrior number one pose. Yes, so we're lifting a little bit. We're interlacing the fingers above, and we start to sink down, all the way down to 90 degrees, aiming, and we're in warrior number one pose. Okay, from here we inhale deep, we're going down, exhale. Again, let's go into downward facing dog. Lower one heel down at a time, stretching the back of the legs. Stretching both sides equal. Okay, and we're going to go back with the right leg forward. Inhale, exhale. Right forward, stepping. Inhale, exhale, left forward, stepping. And keep the body, upper body, release downwards. Breathing deep and softening. Okay, now let's get ready to go up. So inhale, bend the knees a little bit, and arch your body gradually, one vertebra at a time up, joining the arms above the head. Inhale, and praying position down into the chest. Exhale, and down, release. Wonderful. Just take a minute to feel the body. Let the breath harmonize. Make sure that you are creating a lot of space within you for the breath to move free. Okay, let's do the other side. So, inhale, arm from the side. Exhale, praying position. Inhale, lift the arms up and arch back. Exhale, we're going down. Again, like we did before, activate the feet, activate the thighs, activate the core, and then let the upper body soften down. Breathing and softening down. Make sure that your chin is a bit tucked in. Okay. Now let's inhale, support with the hands both sides. Exhale, lift the left arm, the left leg as high as you can. And big step backwards. Stretching nice and strong. Yeah, so again, knee forward, heel backwards, stretching against each other. Tailbone backwards, crown forward, elongating the spine. Keeping the pelvis firm in the same position. Don't let it tilt. And breathe to the pose. The chin is a bit tucked in. Okay, from here we're going into the plank. Inhale. Exhale. Join both legs together, or both feet. And we're in the plank pose. Keep it strong. Hold a very strong, powerful core. Yeah, strong abdominals. Good. And now again, let's make some circles. Yeah, we're keeping parallel to the floor. And reverse. Beautiful. Back to the center. Knees down, flattening the toes, pushing back into the child pose. Exhale. Hold it here. Breathe deep. Good. Let's go up into the cobra. And then very powerful, like a door frame, shoulder, arms, hands. And then slowly, gradually, we're lowering the pelvis. Watch your lower back. Yeah, do exactly as much as your body allows. And roll your shoulder blades back. Open your chest. Lift your chin and breathe deep. Good. Inhale, come up into the cat pose. Toes in, inhale deep. And then exhale, and again, we are in downward facing dog. Lowering one heel down at a time, slowly, slowly. This time, let's push the left heel and stay. Stay down on the left. And keep pushing and breathing and slowly pushing the weight down. Okay, inhale, change, and push the right down. Okay, inhale, and now let's lower both equally down. Okay, and now we're inhaling deep, and let's bring the right leg forward and stretch in the runner pose. Feel the connection between the tailbone and the crown. Make sure that your abdominals are activated. Okay, and like we did before, let's do a twist. So we're starting by keeping the left hand in and the right arm is opened, and we're twisting towards the right knee. Keep your core holding strong. Keep the legs very active and powerful. Okay, now we're closing, bringing the right arm inwards, and we're opening the left arm up. If you can, you keep the back heel up. If it's difficult to hold, drop it down. Inhale, exhale down, and let's stretch the front knee and aim the torso towards the leg. Also, make sure that the back heel is stretched down. Inhale, exhale. Bend the front knee, and we're getting ready to go up into the warrior. Inhale, exhale, push the body up. Interlace the fingers, and down we go into warrior number one. Pushing the leg really strong into the floor. Okay, inhale, exhale down. Inhale, back to downward facing dog. Lowering both heels down. Inhale and exhale, both knees down. And let's relax in the child pose, pushing the body backwards into the heels. Let's open a little bit the knees and sink the chest further down and allow your arms to go backwards. Just relax your head and breathe deep and relax. As you're holding the pose like this, make sure that you're aware of the breath moving up and down your back and softening as you exhale. Beautiful. Let's stretch the arms forward and slowly come up. And let's bring the left knee forward into the pigeon pose. Yeah. And stretch the right leg backwards. Try to bring the foot a bit out. Yeah. Try, if it works. And then we try to lower the pelvis down. Again, everything is what the body allows. Okay, and slowly softening down. Roll your shoulder blades backwards. If you can, you open your chest like a little cobra. Make sure that you're pushing a lot of power into the back leg. And now we're going down, chest to knee. Inhale, exhale, go down. Stretch your arm forward as much as possible. And just breathe and soften into the pose. Okay, now let's bring the arms back. Inhale, exhale, push up the body into the cobra. And now let's take the back leg and bring it forward. And the left leg, let's cross over. Yeah. Okay, good. And now we're taking the right leg that is the left leg crossed over backwards as much as the body allows. Yeah. So we're not in towards a twist. We want to bring it as backwards as the body allows. Oh, good. So here, first of all, because most of us have some short muscles in that area, so the tendency to compensate is for the pelvis to twist. Yes, so we try to bring the pelvis or the buttocks back to be completely straight, angling towards the legs. And then at the same time, we want the knee to overlap on the bottom knee. We want. If it works, great. If it's not, no big deal. Good. Let's press a little bit the knee down, the top knee, and try to lift the elbows so they'll be about even. The shoulders are relaxed, and we're applying a bit of pressure by sinking the body or lowering the body a bit forward. And we breathe to the pose. Try to keep the front foot strong, flexed, powerful. Okay, and then we're walking with the hands forward, and we want to elongate the back of the leg and slowly sink the body down. It doesn't matter how low we go, but it really matters a lot. Where is our mind? This is most important. Keep your mind in your body. Guide your mind, your awareness to the area that is stretching and try to soften it as you're lowering slowly and slowly down, combining, synchronizing with the breath. We inhale to the stretch behind the legs as if we want to fill it up with a lot of air and energy. And we exhale, and then the whole thing releases. and we can soften down. Again, do it in your own rhythm. Okay, let's gradually come up. Let's stretch the left leg, and let's keep the right leg strong, straight, and let's do a twist. So we're embracing the left knee, we're supporting behind, and we're twisting backwards. Keep both legs really strong. Keep the pelvis stable so you can twist. Don't let the pelvis move. Keep the spine completely erect from tailbone to crown, like a hinge that is twisting or a screw that unscrews. Okay, now first the head comes back, then the torso comes back. We're just sitting quietly for a breath or two and releasing tension and observing the body. Okay, now let's repeat on the other side. So let's release the left leg. Let's bend the right knee and stretch the left leg backwards. Okay, so when we do this pose, the pigeon pose, especially if you feel a bit tense in your legs, yeah, in the hamstrings. So what we do, first we go up, yes, so there's more space between the pelvis and the floor, and then gradually we start to sink down. Now, if you feel that that's enough for you, you can always take a cushion and put underneath your buttocks, and they'll be perfect. Yeah, if you want to sink more, you sink more. Now, the back leg is as straight as possible and rotated inwards. The back foot is as well rotated inwards. Yes, so don't let it go out. And we're sinking the body down. Good. So this is like a mini cobra. So we're breathing deep always in cobra to the chest. We're gently lifting the chin, relaxing the shoulders down. Wonderful. Now let's start to walk forward and allow the chest and the knee ideally to touch, whatever is possible. If we can, we're stretching the arms forward, and we're lowering the chest and we're lowering the head to wherever we stop, and we breathe to the pose. Okay. We start to walk backwards with the arms. And now let's take the back leg, bring it forward. Take the right leg and cross it over. Yeah. And ideally, yeah, the pelvis and the leg, the left leg is straight, and the knee, the right knee is above the left knee. Ideally, but it has no meaning, zero meaning. Yeah. It's just nice, but has no meaning. We do what we can. Yeah. So you're not good or bad person if you can do it or cannot do it. Yeah. It has no meaning. Okay. Good. So now we want to pay attention to our pelvis. We want to pay attention to the sitting bones. And ideally, we keep them parallel to the wall. Don't let them shift because of the stretch as much as we can. And again, we're placing the hands over the knee. We're lifting the elbows and we're pushing down and going a bit down with the whole upper body to press the knee towards the other knee. We're breathing and relaxing into the pose. Okay. Now we're releasing the hands and we're stretching the arms alongside the straight leg. Make sure that the left foot is held is flexed like this, and we're breathing and softening. Always we're recognizing the most tensed areas in the stretch, and that's where we're guiding the breath to relax deeper and deeper into it. Okay, we're walking back slowly, slowly, slowly. And now let's release a little bit the right leg and move into straight, and we're doing a twist. Keep the straight leg strong, powerful, flexed, pushing both legs down, elevating up and twisting at the same time. Okay, and slowly the head comes back, torso comes back. Just sit quietly for a minute, take a deep breath, release and soften. Beautiful. Okay, let's sit cross-legged. And let's just be conscious and aware to soften the face and the head, to soften the jaw and the tongue, to soften the shoulders, the arms, the hands and the fingers, softening the neck and the throat, the torso, softening the pelvic floor and the legs. So let's be aware of the whole body as one. And as we're aware of the whole body as one, let's try to widen our awareness. So our awareness is in the body, but it's also expanded around the body. So it's much wider than the body, but includes the body. Wonderful. To that space, which is in the body and around the body, and actually it's infinite space. Let's chant Om 3 times. And when we chant Om, the vibration of Om is the same idea of the vibration of the energy. It's just in a sound form and not a pure energy form. Yeah. Or not a love form. Yeah. So there are different vibration to anything that is alive. So Om, which is sound, vibrates differently than love, vibrates differently than pure consciousness. So let's chant Om 3 times and visualize that the vibration of Om is moving in the body and in the whole creation. Okay? So through the vibration, through the sound, you're uniting with the infinite field of consciousness through this vibration. Okay? So let's do it. Inhale deep. And we're taking a minute to observe this vibration that we accelerated through the sound, how it's manifesting with no sound. Good. So let's visualize that this beautiful, beautiful energy is spread all over among all beings on planet Earth and in the whole creation to give this sense of wellness, to share it among everybody. And we give deep gratitude that we're here together and have this beautiful opportunity to connect to something so sacred and so beautiful and so healing. Thank you so much. Have a beautiful week, a beautiful life, and always Sunday evening is meditation time, 8 o'clock, and you're welcome to connect on Instagram Live or on Zoom. So have a beautiful day.